Hey, welcome. We are back with a demo here in Interactive Brokers Trader Workstation, how you can trade options contracts within TWS very, very simply. All you need to do, now step number one, go to your favorites right here. If you have a list of favorite stocks, your watch list as it's called, you're going to want to go through your watch list and pick the stock you want to trade. If it's not there, you can actually just add it to the watch list. If you know the actual kind of company name, let's do Netflix right here because it just had earnings. Boom, it'll pop it up here. You can pick it from here and add the ticker, or you can just type in a ticker that you want to trade and it's going to add it to your list as long as you click the wrong thing there. You want to just click in here and just go NFLX, boom, click stock, and you'll add it to your list. You can then go ahead and trade it. And as long as everything is linked inside your trader workstation, you can see how if I go from Snap, which is Snapchat, right? The Snapchat chart changes, the calls changed. If I go to Netflix, boom, we want to trade Netflix, boom, everything updates because it's all linked with the green kind of chain links in the top right corner of my window. So we're going to pop open this chart right away here just to get an idea of what's going on with Netflix. Again, they just had earnings the other day. Daily candles are being shown, which is what I like to see. And for our chart, I like to use candlestick charts. I like to have the RSI down at the bottom. I like to have the 200-day and the 50-day moving averages shown in here as well by the green and light blue lines. I also like to use something called Bollinger Bands. And for these chart settings and why I use them, make sure you check out this video here in the top right corner with the tag there. It's going to teach you how to use technical indicators like this on your chart. And for this purpose, we're going to look at selling a put. And I like to sell puts because I like to get paid. I like to get paid by selling put contract for options trading. But you can buy calls, you can sell calls, you can buy puts, you can sell puts, whatever you want to do. You can do it through here. I'll show you how in a second. I want to sell a put though. I want to say I'm going to sell it at the let's go with the lower Bollinger Band here on here, 280. So if the stock price goes down to 280, I'll be on the hook to buy some stocks. And let's just go back to our options kind of put by calls side here. We have expiration dates up here in the top left corner. We want to go down to more, and I'm going to take it out to February 17th here, about 30 days away. And what do we say in the chart there? Around that 280 mark is the one I want to get to. So I look at the strikes here in the middle. If you scroll with your mouse up and down, right, you can get to different strike prices. I'm going to go to 280 right now because that's the strike price that I want. If I wanted to buy a call, I'd go on the call side and I'd have to make sure it was blue to buy, red to sell. If I want to go on the put side, which is what I want to do, I'm going to go put 280 is my strike, 28 days expiration here on the top. And I'm going to go sell that put, which is red to sell, blue to buy. Okay. And now if I want to do that, I would just click this button here, click sell, make sure that it's sell here in the order area up the top, limit of one, quantity of one, sorry, limit order. And we do something between the bid and ask, and then hopefully we can go ahead and get that filled. We click advanced here to go ahead and then click your margin performance. It'll pop up and show you exactly what your equity with loan is, your initial margin, and your maintenance margin. Those margin numbers are very important if you're going to trade options in anything other than a cash account. If you're in a margin account, there are margin requirements per contract you need to understand. And that if you don't use margin, it's fine. If you use margin, you have to really understand what's going on because it's using borrowed money and it's using a form of leverage in the stock market. You get something called a margin call, which is why I never advise first timers, beginners to use margin at all. I don't use it on my trading. I don't think it's worthwhile at all, in my opinion. Let the pros use the margin, let them kind of try to juice up their returns and also juice up their risk. But anyway, it's going to show you how much margin and maintenance margin you're going to have there, equity with loan. As long as you're going up, that means you're selling. If it's going down, it means you're buying, you're actually putting out cash. I'm going to override and transmit. Boom. And hopefully this will get sold. It's in order right now, so it's not actually filled. Once it gets filled, it will turn into a trade and it'll be in the summary page as well. I can also update this by clicking in here and go to the mid. And this number is going to change as the stock price changes as well. You can also see that the stock chart right now is actually displaying the values for this actual contract and not the actual stock price. If I go back to the stock price here, this chart will update and that's now different again. I'm actually going to go, it's just kind of dropping. I'm going to go to the bid and get it filled just to show you what it looks like when it's filled. Boom, order filled right there in the top right. Trade is in. There we go. And now we can go see that in my portfolio. It's totally right there. And I got paid $1.42 to take this contract on. And it's going to be in effect for about a month. So that's how you can do that with options. If you want to buy options or buy and sell together, there's combination. You can do combinations in here, right? I could do a sell and a buy. Okay, you can do, a strategy builder over here. If you put strategy builder on, you can do both. Okay, you can go boom, sell one, buy the other one, which is like an advanced kind of way to do this. You can do the same thing though and kind of create your kind of different bull puts, butterflies, iron condors, spreads, all that stuff, submit the order. Away you go. If you don't want to do that, click the strategy button off. If I wanted to, let's say I wanted to buy something. I wanted to buy a call, let's say I had something that was going to break. Let's go to Etsy, see what that looks like. Okay, let's say I wanted to buy a call on Etsy and I think it's going to break out. I want to buy a call. Let's go a couple months into the advance here. Let's go to June. And we're going to look to buy the June calls here with the most volume. There's not too many. Let's go out one more time to September. Not too many. Go back to March. We'll do March here. We'll look at here. We'll look at something with a high volume, so it's going to get filled. And we'll go up here to the seven delta calls. Look to buy that. And what I'm doing when I'm buying a calls, what I'm saying is if the market and the Etsy price goes up, it means that I get paid more. If it goes down, I start to lose money. So I'm going to submit this. Okay, the order's been submitted. It's in there now, 1875. 1875 is the mid. Just wait for it to get filled there. And what I was doing there with buying calls or buying puts, you're betting on the direction of the market. And if you don't get the direction right, you actually end up losing money. If you actually sell puts, you can still get the direction wrong and you can still be okay, depending on how far the market goes, not in your favor. So it's really important, in my opinion, to understand what stocks you're selling puts on, having a look at the chart number two, right? Understanding your technical indicators on here, and then understanding your options chain in here, what it actually represents when you have the strike, your expiration dates, the call side, the put side, the volume, the options, interest, the bid size, the delta theta, all this stuff is very important. Understanding when your trades actually get filled. Let's fill this guy up here down here. Actually, it's gonna be like this, boom, like that. We get filled. And where you can go see and check your progress is all important when you're trading options. It's not a very easy thing to understand by yourself first time. But once you go through and you can see that this trade we just made was from Netflix there, Etsy there. So boom, boom. I'm in the money on Netflix so far. I'm out of the money right there. I'm losing money on Etsy, but that's okay. It's a dummy account, it's a fake paper trading account, which is a perfect way to start your trading. If you want to learn how to set those up and set one up for Interactive Brokers for free, make sure you check this next video. Hope you guys got some value today. Smash the like button, smash subscribe if you guys did, and I will see you guys on the next one.